So at this point, you may be thinking that I only do positive reviews. But that's not the case. I've just run into a good string of fun books that I really loved and wanted to make videos about. But we have an exception. Today I'm going to talk about 172 Hours on the Moon. This is a book from Norway by Johan Harstad. It's narrated by Casey Holloway, and it just felt hollow the whole way through. It's a horror book. It's supposed to be scary. I didn't really get scared. I stuck with it the whole way through because I've heard a lot of good things about it. I saw that it had a decent enough review on Goodreads, a decent enough average rating on Goodreads. So I was like, that's got to be a good sign. And a couple other booktubers have just suggested it as recommendations. So I was like, all right, let's jump in. And then listening to it, the narration is just, it's below average. I don't mind Casey Holloway's voice, but the cadence and the emptiness is just, it's tough. And I'm not exactly sure if it's because the book is a translation, and that's kind of the roughness of it, or if it was just a bad reading or rushed reading. I should have checked the Audible reviews, because the Audible reviews reflect my thoughts. It has an average of 2.1 out of 5 on Audible, so next time I'm going to check the Audible reviews before I dive in. So they send 3 teenagers up on the moon, and they're with some astronauts. The teenagers are from Japan, France, and Norway. They won a lottery to go to the moon, and shit gets crazy. But it doesn't really get that crazy. There was just no sense of like scariness or foreboding, or there was a lot of telling instead of showing, just long explanations of scientific things. And I don't know, I guess this is a young adult book, but all the other YA books that I've read just weren't so bad. I expect a good quality book no matter what the target age is of the book. So I was let down. So now that this was a horror failure, I would love you to give me some horror recommendations, some books that scared you. I don't think I've read or listened to any scary books, so I love scary movies. I'm all in on scary movies. Cabin in the Woods is a great scary movie. Bone Tomahawk is a frightful movie. Check that one out. And if you're in the mood for sci-fi on the moon, the movie called Moon with Sam Rockwell is excellent. It's one of my favorites. He's up there mining helium-3 on the moon, and some weird stuff happens that actually is intriguing instead of this book. So, it happens. No big deal. On to the next book. Thanks for watching.